Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers trade pitch reunites LA with intriguing former draft pick. The start of the 2024-25 NBA season has seen a long-awaited return from former Los Angeles Lakers number 2 pick Lonzo Ball. Ball has dealt with injuries throughout his career and hadn't played since the 2021-22 season before returning to action on October 23. While the injuries are a factor, the Lakers could be interested in reuniting with the 3-and-D wing, as he's changed his game. Ball has become an excellent defender and can shoot the three-pointer at an above-average clip. Stephen No of the Sporting News proposed the idea and put together an interesting package for the Lakers to acquire Ball. Lakers would receive Ball, Jevon Carter. Chicago Bulls would receive Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent. The Lakers' two big weaknesses last year were a lack of three-point shooting and a mediocre defense that didn't generate enough turnovers. A Ball reunion would address those issues. Ball is a much different shooter than he was in his first stint in Los Angeles, completely reworking his form and turning into a deadly weapon. He was a very high-volume three-point shooter when he was last healthy, hitting 42.3% of his 7.4 attempts per game in 2021-22. Nobody on the Lakers shot that many per game last season. The cost for the Lakers here wouldn't be too big. Hachimura has been a good starter, but Ball is the better player if he's healthy. If the experiment didn't work, the Lakers could get away from it in a year given that Ball is on an expiring contract, No wrote on October 25. If it did work, the Lakers would have a 26-year-old starter-caliber player in the mold of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope from their last championship team. As a player, there isn't much of a debate about whether Ball would help this Los Angeles Lakers team. While he's a different player than D'Angelo Russell, he could slide into the starting point guard position and give the Lakers a different look. However, considering some had suggested he wouldn't ever play in the NBA again just a year ago, there are worries about his future outlook regarding his health. Ball's health is going to remain a big question mark. The Bulls are keeping him out of back-to-backs and limiting his minutes for now, No wrote. Instant analysis: 3 major takeaways from the Lakers' loss to the Suns. The Los Angeles Lakers fell to a 104-109 loss to the Phoenix Suns, their first loss of the 2024-25 season after an impeccable 3-0 start. This game was marked by the Lakers jumping out to an 18-point first-quarter lead which the Suns comfortably erased by halftime to take a 2-point lead. A closely fought second half led to the Suns pipping the Lakers by 4 points to improve their record to 3-1 as well. The Suns' success hinged on their dynamic duo of Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Booker scored 33 points, 11-23 FG, marking his first high-output performance of the season, while Durant complimented him with a strong showing of 30 points, 11-20 FG, and 8 rebounds. Bradley Beal contributed 15 points, 6-14 FG, and Royce O'Neal delivered a well-rounded performance with 12 points, 4-9 FG, and 9 rebounds. Anthony Davis was the focal point for the Lakers, scoring 29 points, 12-26 FG, and collecting 16 rebounds along with 3 blocks, with 16 points coming in the first quarter. LeBron James struggled significantly, finishing with just 11 points, 3-14 FG, and 8 assists. Austin Reeves put up 23 points, 8-15 FG, while Rui Hachimura continued his strong start to the season with 20 points, 8-18 FG, and 10 rebounds. LeBron James had one of the worst performances of his Lakers tenure tonight, scoring just 11 points on 21.4% from the field despite playing 35 minutes. James was unable to impact the game as a scorer, a feat that many would consider shocking given his offensive proficiency despite his age in recent seasons. The burst of speed that allows James to attack mismatches and transition opportunities was simply not there for LeBron today, as his scoring woes were compounded by an inability to attack the rim satisfactorily. James was 1-9 from 2-point range, with a decent 2-5 3-point shooting performance the only reason he even reached double-digit points. He had a -17 impact on the game, the only starter to be in negatives, while Hachimura was a +20, Davis a +14, and Reeves a +12. This is one of the best examples of how much James has regressed compared to his prime due to age. While his performances were still mind-bogglingly high-octane till last season, he's averaging 20.0 points, 7.0 rebounds, and 7.5 assists this season with a clear step back in terms of effectiveness. Way too early NBA trade rumor talk, Rockets like Jimmy Butler, Lakers eyeing Walker Kessler. In practical terms, it's way too early to talk NBA trades. We're just a few games into the season, and front offices are still figuring out exactly what they have and what they want to trade for. Most of the players signed this summer couldn't be put into a trade until December 15 anyway, and it's likely the calendar will flip to 2025 before any deals of consequence get done. None of that will stop the NBA rumor mill. Here are a few trade rumors from recent days. When the Rockets signed Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun to contract extensions before the season, they committed to operating as an over-the-cap team next summer. Houston is not going to be able to chase star free agents, only the Nets can. That hasn't lessened Houston's desire to land a star to help its young core take the next step, notes Mark Stein in a recent newsletter. Enter Jimmy Butler. If Miami makes the veteran wing available, the Rockets will be interested, Stein reports. Butler's future in Miami is unclear. He and the Heat could not agree on a contract extension this offseason, and Butler has a $52.4 million player option for next season. He could opt out and become a free agent. The more likely option is Butler opting into that $52.4 million as part of a trade, or opting out into a multi-year deal at a lower annual salary. Butler grew up in Houston, and the Rockets are looking for a star. This could be a fit. Anthony Davis wanted to play more at the 4 this season, but he has played 86% of his minutes at center through 3 games. The issue is the Lakers don't have another great option at the 5 without him, with all due respect to Jackson Hayes and the injured Christian Wood. If a more traditional center becomes available, the Lakers are expected to be interested. That's where Walker Kessler comes in, reports Joe Vabuha of The Athletic. After being third in Rookie of the Year voting 2 years ago, followed by a down sophomore season, the Jazz big man has rebounded through this preseason and a couple of games, 9 points, 11.5 rebounds a game through 2 games. Plus, he's still on a rookie contract making $2.9 million this season and $4.9 million next season, which are very affordable numbers for the Lakers, who are looking to stay below the second tax apron. The price for Kessler would likely be at least one of the Lakers' first-round picks. The Lakers will want to get Wood and Jared Vanderbilt healthy, and ideally get Christian Koloko cleared to play and see what he can do, but Kessler is an option. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Walker Kessler? Leave your opinion in the comments.